Do I buy my own house or do I help build at home? These are the type of decisions which young Black professionals in South Africa they are faced with in their daily lives. When we talk about Black tax, this is a phenomena that evokes a lot of negative emotions to most young Black professionals or Black professionals, and at the same breath it evokes positive emotions to some. Black tax is a term which originates from South Africa. It describes a widespread experience shared by Black professionals or people of color, maybe globally. It refers to the continuous financial support that high-earning individuals or first-generation professionals are obliged to provide to their parents, siblings, or extended family members. Just to put this into context, I'm going to use an example of a first-generation professional. We are going to name this first-generation professional, we are going to name her Dimpo. Dimpo is a 24-year-old university graduate who has graduated with an honors degree in education. She has now found employment in the city at a prestigious school in the city. Let's say her take home after all of her deductions, let's say is 28,000. With Dimpo being a first generation professional in her family, like that is being the first one to succeed in her family, if we can term it like that, Dimpo has a responsibility to make sure that those who come after her succeed. Then Dimpo will find herself in a situation where, because she's the first one to graduate, the first one to have a well-paying job in her family, she has to provide financial support to her family, being siblings or extended family. As I said from my example, Dimpo makes 28,000 after deduction, and Dimpo has 2 siblings, also her parents, that is mother and father. So she has 4 people that she has to take care of back home. And at the same breath, Dimpo has her own expenses such as accommodation, food, transport, Wi-Fi, gonna put it there, clothing, her own medical aid that she has to pay for. For now, Dimpo doesn't have a car. Dimpo also has another expense at home, having to pay for her siblings, monthly transport, paying for monthly groceries at home, and also paying for any expenses which may come up from home during the month. So Dimpo, each and every month, she contributes about 5,000 rands home. Dimpo is now left with 23,000 rand that she can use or that she survives on. These are the type of situations which many Black professionals are faced with, and this is rooted in structural inequalities and historical systems like apartheid. This is because older generations were often systematically denied access to quality education, high paying jobs, property ownership, retirement funds, and they had no financial safety net. So if you put a white counterpart, we're going to call her Melanie. Melanie is earning the same amount of money as Dimpo. She's a teacher. She earns 28,000 rand. What you will find in Melanie's situation is Melanie doesn't have to go back home and take care of her mother, father, and siblings. Melanie will use her monthly salary to take care of herself. She is going to use the whole of her money that she works for to empower herself. Melanie already she's 7 steps ahead of Dimpo because of the black tax phenomenon. Dimpo, at the same breath, sometimes she still has to decide as to whether, do I buy myself a car or do I renovate at home? Those are the types of situations which many black professionals, they find themselves in. And they are daunting, they are frustrating, and it's really difficult to overcome those situations. And many young professionals, black professionals, they find themselves squeezed in the middle, in that Dimpo is trying to build her own life, pay off her student loans, that is, and also raise her own child. Let's say Dimpo has a child, while simultaneously paying for parents' groceries, medical care, or younger siblings' tuition. So those are the kind of situations that many black professionals find themselves in, and they can be stressful. They can breed also resentment for some. I had a conversation with my friend. She's a firstborn daughter, and she's experiencing this whole black tax phenomenon. And she said to me that I'm really having a difficult time in navigating this whole situation I'm in. And my advice to her, I was like, I think you and I, we are in exactly in the same position, because I'm a firstborn daughter, you're a firstborn daughter. And I can say I'm the first black, I'm the first generation professional to succeed in my immediate family. So that type of responsibility sometimes comes. And I said to her that it's important to prioritize yourself, that each and every month, write down each and every expense that you have. Also, writing down also those miscellaneous expenses which you have, which sometimes you think they're not important. I said to her, make sure you take care of you and your child, because she's a mother. I said it's important for you to take care of you so that you can be able to take care of the rest of your family. Because if you don't take care of you, you are going to resent your family. And she said to me that, sometimes I would give to an extent where I have no money for transport to go to work. And I said, that is a big problem, because you have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of it. She's self-employed. You have to take care of your practice. And taking care of your practice is leaving money for transport, is leaving money to buy stationaries, is leaving money to commute whenever you have to meet with a client. I am all for taking care of your family members. And I still go back to that Bible verse which goes, love thyself the way you love your neighbor. So fill your cup first. If you're in this black tax situation, let it runneth over. Whatever that is left, share with your family. And in that way, you are going to be a cheerful giver. And in that way, you are not going to resent your family. And I always said to her, and I also said to her that it's important that when you are this first generation professional, that it's important to have financial literacy. Financial literacy is very, very much important when you are this young black professional, the first one to succeed in the family. It's important to understand finances. It's important to have financial literacy so that you can manage your money and you can know where your money is going. It's very important for you to acquaint yourself with financial skills. Listen to people who are doing well with money, or be willing to learn from people who are doing so well with their money. Be a student so that you can learn. You cannot be in a situation of where you are this first generation professional, you're the first one to succeed, but you do not want to educate yourself as to how to navigate your finances. That is the biggest gift that you can give yourself as a black tax endurer, if I can term it like that. And the third thing you can do in a black tax situation is know when to give and when not to give. I always advocate for helping out with anything that has to do with education. I am a pro advocate for helping family members when it relates to anything with education. Because when you fund education, you are funding something that is sustainable, something that you know that person is going to get a return on. You know that when you help your sibling with the tuition, transportation, or whatever that it can be, that you are helping your sibling to become financially independent, that she can be financially independent. And that is something that we are striving for, that we want, that ultimately, in the end, your siblings or your family members, they can be financially independent, that umbilical cord of financial dependence on you, it can be cut. I always shine upon when, this black professionals or the first generation professional to succeed, they buy expensive clothes and, so that your siblings can show off in the village. That is not sustainable. That is not something that you can get a return on. When you invest in education, you know that your sibling can use that knowledge to start a business, to empower themselves. They can learn a skill from education which they can use at the later stage. Education is not only about degree or obtaining a degree or anything, but it's about acquiring any type of skill which your sibling or family member, they can use to empower themselves. So that is the third tip that I can give to you as a black tax endurer, that always be selective as to what you fund. Fund sustainable things. Don't fund things which are just for fun and which you're not going to see a return on. Financial independence, when you see your siblings being financially independent and then becoming black professionals, going into the job market, succeeding and getting jobs, that is something which you can invest in. And most importantly, take care of yourself and you shall be a cheerful giver. I wanted to make this video because this black tax phenomenon, it's very important to me, and it's something which I always talk about with my friend. And I just want we as young black professionals to take care of ourselves and to know how to navigate it. So please comment down below, how do you navigate the whole black tax thing? How are you selective as to what do you fund and what do you not fund? And when do you know when to give and when not to give? And just tell me your whole experience when it comes to the whole black tax journey, how it has been. If you have reached this part of the video, thank you so much. God bless you. Bye. I love you.